My goal is to try to get people who can't understand where we're coming from, where you see what's going on in the world right now. I panicked a little bit. Hey man, it brings back the old days. But
I was always ready to go.
Anytime you show up to the party with this, it better be drinkable.
That cinnamon. Oh, cinnamon, huh?
Yo, what up?
Oh, my bad. Did I jump the gun?
Stepping on toes a little
Did I
bit.
jump the gun? Sorry, go ahead, James.
You take it.
No,
How's it going, everybody? Welcome to another episode of
the Minute Means podcast, guys.
Damn, what do I say now?
Yeah, man, we're back again. Here we are, live and direct as always. Just wrapped up another episode of our of our hot fire.
Quick little
Sports talk?
I used to say epitome for epitome, and then somebody's like, "No, bro, it's epitome." I'm like, "No, it's epitome." And then I finally learned it was epitome, and I fucking was saying it all stupid the whole time.
There was some fucking thing. I was writing some shit at work today, and I was gonna say, fuck, I can't do the word, but I can't. I could write it out, but couldn't say it. And I don't know. You know what word I hate? Rural. It's like the stupidest fucking word ever, dude.
Now that I'm trying to say it, I can't say it. Rural.
Yeah, dude. I always like, as soon as I know I have to say it, I'm like, fuck, I'm gonna fuck it up, dude. That's a dumb word.
What did I call? What's his name? The Lakers are looking to trade for. DeRozan.
DeRozan. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, man. Like the Roseanne. You know what I mean?
DeMar DeRozan.
Yeah, dude. Take it easy. Anyway, man, so again, yeah, we just wrapped up an episode of that. I think it's pretty good, guys. Like, we got our picks in and everything, so if you guys are interested, if you haven't checked it out, hop on over there. It's a little shorter video and everything. You know, you watch it at your lunchtime. You know, make the most of it.
Every Friday we drop sports time.
Yeah, so check it out. Anthony is, this is his world too, man. He's the sports guy for sure.
Oh, yeah, I love sports.
'Cause I'm the hat guy, so that's...
Whatever.
Fucking mine. Audio guy?
The Minute Means shirt guy.
I'll put up my hats against your hats any day.
Yeah.
Hat off.
Yeah, dude. All right, just wear a different hat from now on. So who runs out?
Roll back the tape. I've never worn the same hat.
I don't think you have.
Yeah, but you've come without hats a lot. You come with headbands, hats, fucking bandanas.
Hey, stay in a lane. Pick a lane.
Yeah,
stay in
dude.
it.
Fuck.
This head could put whatever it wants on it. Whoa.
Oh, okay, dude. It is 2020. You do whatever you gotta do,
Jesus
dog.
Christ.
Oh, man. Keep it PG.
Well, that's a good segue to go ahead and, like we always do, with a little bit of whiskey time for you guys. And today we have Aerstone.
Oh, yeah. All right. I like the way you said it.
Aerstone. This is a
Aerstone.
sea cask, smooth and easy, aged 10 years, single malt Scotch whiskey.
Right.
How much did this cost?
35.
$35. Not bad.
Doesn't look bad. Really nice bottle.
Presentation, yeah. It came in this little stupid box.
It comes in a...
It's a cool box.
You know, I found too in other countries, a lot of these ones that we buy that come in a cardboard come in like the nicer like presentation case.
Right.
Yeah.
I think this
like
is
the
a cool...
Dewars?
Well,
like
Dewars
a
is
case like that?
No, like
Well, yeah, it's something similar to that, or like the cylinder ones. A lot of
Yeah,
them come like that in other places. Yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, presentations. The bottle's nice. I actually like this bottle. I like the colors. I like the
Yeah. You
The
see how it
font and
reflects on the light? Like it's kind of like a rose gold almost.
yeah.
Yeah, it's really
Yeah,
nice.
you know the lettering color matches the actual liquor too, so that works well.
Yeah. So presentation's really nice on this one. The plastic cap again on top, but it's black, so it's a little better.
Yeah.
More sleek. But yeah, let's go ahead and get into the breathability.
All right.
Hello?
Hello.
I was like lost,
hello.
huh?
Hello.
Hello.
I was like in a room by myself.
Where am I?
Hello? Like a scary movie?
The fuck?
Who shut off the lights?
Hello? The fuck was I thinking? How are you?
And how are you?
How are you guys doing?
I'm doing a little better now.
I like the smell of it.
Yeah, you know, I'll say it's I've grown to it. It smells sweeter than how I initially got the smell that I was getting.
Reminds me of sunflowers, and I don't know why. It doesn't smell like a sunflower, but it's taking me there. It's weird.
Mine's I'm getting like a maple syrup.
Oh, yeah, I get that. That makes sense.
there's a sweet smell there. But like I was telling Ken, because they age this one particularly by the ocean, I always get like this
Salt.
kind of like this You know, like a weird flavor, weird smell in there.
Yeah, that's
Like
one
as
of the,
if you were like hanging out by the, you know, when you're by the rocks and shit, and it has like that weird
That
ocean
weird
smell.
ocean smell, yeah.
This would, I mean,
Like all
doesn't
the
smell
shit's
just like
mixing,
that.
yeah.
Yeah, but it just smells like a weird smell. Not too overpowering.
I
at
don't
all.
get that. I'm not getting that, but
yeah. I mean, I like I said, I think when I read something, it plays into my mind.
Yeah.
This one is one of the selling points is that it was a sea cask, and they're just saying that it was in a warehouse close to the ocean,
Cool air.
which is allowing those sea vibes to creep on into that cask there. So, and then, obviously that's for a smoother finish, right? That's
Always.
that's the purpose of that.
Yeah.
what is the smoothest finish? That'd be a good question to ask.
Well, I think. Yeah. What is the smoothest finish?
Well, yeah, what we had, or what do you mean?
Yeah, what we've
Off
had.
top of your head.
Monkey Soldier.
Fuck.
What was the Isla Gold?
Isla Gold had a real smooth finish. I kind of feel like that Virginia one had a real
I feel like
smooth
even
one,
Proper
too.
12 was pretty smooth.
They're all smooth.
Yeah, I mean, like Proper 12 was like fucking. You can drink that at anytime you wanted.
Yeah, I would say Isla Gold. I like Duars had a smooth finish too.
Yeah, yeah, it definitely does.
Ours was good.
Yeah. But like I was telling the guys off air, anytime you read any whiskey ever, however they chose to store their cask is always to give you guys a smooth finish.
Yep.
It's not like to strengthen the flavor, not to harden the flavor. It's always to give
Smooth finish.
and even like a uniquely smooth finish.
Mm-hmm.
Like as if every other one is not smooth.
Yeah.
Like, and they're all not unique. You know what I
Right.
mean? Like,
Right.
no two are the same.
Right. All right. So that's
Yeah.
breathability
Well-
is pretty good on this one.
Yeah, taste is pretty good. I mean,
Let's go ahead and get into the
let's
palate.
get into the taste
We're
first.
gonna choose
Yeah,
that.
bro.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
was
step
like- I was
ahead
like-
there,
You
brother.
can, you can move your mic.
Yeah,
So
step
why are these
ahead
guys
there.
looking at me like that? I was like, wait a
like
minute,
taste.
we didn't taste this yet. Yeah, taste is pretty good.
It's good.
I'd say
It's good.
predicted.
That's smooth.
Yeah, that's fucking sea cast, dude.
That's smooth.
You
No,
can
that's
taste.
pretty
You can taste
smooth.
the sea, for sure.
It's not bad.
It's good.
It's actually surprisingly smooth.
That's all the smooth talk. Now there you go.
No, because initially I was getting a harsh,
Yeah.
smell, and then when we did the breathability, it smelled really well and not as harsh. More like I said, maple syrupy. Took a sip now, and It doesn't taste too angry.
Yeah, it didn't have a sharp smell to it, and the flavor is really mellow. Good flavor, but it doesn't kick you
No.
on the way down.
I think mild and mellow is the right way to word it, right?
Yeah.
It's not overpowering at all. But there's enough there where, you get the flavor there, but it's not overpowering. Fairly smooth.
That's a good smooth one.
Yeah, I like it. I mean, it's not my favorite. Make that clear, but it's good.
Yeah.
It's a good single malt Scotch whiskey. I'm gonna give it that.
Oh, I'm gonna start off with the ratings. Is that okay?
Yeah, please.
With everything, I'm actually gonna rate this about a 7.5.
7.5.
7.5.
Here goes the calculator.
No, I'm just. Oh, you wanna go? Go for it.
Yeah, I'll go just so you can do a little more math before it gets to you. You can round it off maybe.
Yeah, I'm gonna even it out.
Yeah. So you gave it a 7.5. I think the smell's good. The flavor's good. It's smooth. It's mellow. It's a decent whiskey. I'll give it a 6.5.
Oh.
All right.
Hey, we already know it's gonna be a 7. It's gonna be a 7. Just watch.
Why would you say that? I'm literally that. Now you guys got me trying to do the math before. I don't even know. I'm like, what was the score? Shit, I don't remember. No, I honestly was thinking 6.5 as well. It is a good one. So that's
It's gonna
good.
be harder for you to calculate.
It's like a six something, right? No,
Just go with the 7.
no, 6.5. So it's what 12, 13.
It's 20 and a half divided by 3.
Yeah, so 7 something. No, six
6.75.
something.
6.75.
It's 6 something. 6 point something. I don't fucking know.
All right, let's see.
Just do the math.
Hey,
Well,
get
what
my
is it?
abacus out
It's
here.
se-
It's 7.5, 6.5, 6.5.
20.5 divided by 3. It's gonna be 6.
6.83.
6.83.
It's pretty good.
Not bad. Not bad.
Pretty good.
You know, with us, you never want to be middle of the road.
Yeah.
We've had a couple middle of the roads. We haven't been there in a while. We might have to get down and dirty next
I think
week.
you know what? I think when we were going real heavy bourbons, a lot of those were middle of the road. Like I think because that it's just that. Not to say bourbons are bad at all. I'll drink bourbon all day, but I think, I at least for myself, I think I've established in my head that like I prefer the Scotch.
The Scotch is what makes it for me. I think.
Yeah. I like that. So
Yeah, well, that's good.
that's whiskey time for you guys. 6.83, about $35. Not bad.
Not a bad deal.
You know what I mean? You're doing all right with that.
You know, this last weekend I had I went on a little staycation with my wife. We went out to the Mission Inn in Riverside, and I had an old fashioned at one of the bars.
I'm glad you brought that up.
Most terrible old fashioned I ever had.
Ever?
Was it very bitter?
It was disgusting. Right?
But describe the disgust.
It was very, very strong. It tasted stronger than what an old fashioned typically tastes.
Okay, what was the problem?
The problem was that it wasn't an old fashioned.
Okay.
So if I'm gonna get an old fashioned, I want an old fashioned. If I just want
Whiskey neat,
I'll ask for whiskey neat.
I got you.
So I was getting something I didn't ask for is what I'm trying to say.
When you order an old fashioned, do you tell them what kind of alcohol you want, or you just let them do it?
No, I ended up getting Woodford Reserve.
Okay.
the one that bit.
Oh,
The one that bit me.
Oh, well, yeah, you probably tasted that. You got a little upset, like
Angry.
Here we meet again.
Well, I tried to win, and I mean, I didn't get drunk, but I couldn't finish it. I think it probably had to do with that.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah. Woodford. I don't think I would have got that in old fashioned. I mean, I guess if they had options, then that was.
They didn't have
maybe.
great options.
Yeah, so
At least from what I saw.
It was a Mexican spot, right?
No, it was just like a bar.
Oh, it was a
little
bar.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I thought you had it at dinner. I thought you had it at the
Mission Inn.
Yeah.
At the Mission Inn.
Okay,
Yeah.
got you.
That's a shame.
I went to what is it? Is it a whiskey bar? The
Prohibition.
Prohibition.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it is a whiskey bar.
Yeah. They didn't really. I think they saw my colors, so they wanted to come over and help me out. So I left.
How is that right now? Being like outdoor.
It was dead. It was dead. Very
and
dead.
they still didn't help you?
Yeah.
I'd fucking left too.
Yeah, I
like,
left
what
too.
the fuck is this,
Yeah,
dude?
I was
I'll
like,
pass.
yeah, I'm out of here. We left.
I've always wanted to go there. I've never been.
Yeah.
Like I go at night, they shut it down, make something different. So I've gone to that, but never to the regular, like that actual whiskey bar vibe. But I had an old fashioned not too long ago. Since we're on the subject,
Oh, I know what you're going to talk about.
yeah, you sure
I love
do.
that one.
Yeah, there's a place in Laverne. It's called Chase's Lounge, and they make an old fashioned, and they infuse it with oatmeal.
Yep.
And I hear it, and I'm like, what the fuck,
I always
dude?
thought that was weird. when you said it.
If I recall,
Yeah.
I remember Ken was talking shit to me because I
Yeah, I'm
had
just
it.
making like fucking oatmeal, dude.
Yeah.
Oatmeal drink.
Tell me it's not amazing.
Yeah, she's like, for like 8 months, this shit is just soaked in oats, and I was like, what? Yeah, fuck it, I'll try it. And I was like, damn, yeah, well, you guys are onto something with this. I'm gonna soak this shit in oats tonight.
They
you know what I mean?
infuse a lot of their drinks actually. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah. So if you guys never been to Chase's Lounge in Laverne, check that place out, man. Top notch steaks, good
Get
food
the
overall.
tomahawk. Get the tomahawk.
Yeah, I'd probably say the Wagyu. The tomahawk was like $90 fucking dollars, dude.
Have you had the Wagyu from them?
I haven't had the Wagyu. No.
Yes, that's like half the price, dude. You know what I mean? I'll just get it.
But the tomahawk fed me for about 3 days. So
Yeah. I walked it over the big bone.
You got chew on your bed.
they asked me like, "Do you want to take it with the bone in?" And I'm like, "How do I carry it? Do you guys got a box that fits it?" She's like, "No, we'll give you some foil, and then you wrap it up." I'm like, "That's pretty cool, but I don't want to walk out of here with a bone."
I just walk in the house holding it up. Like, hey,
so
look.
I cut it. I cut it off the bone, and I think Ken just walked out with it.
Yeah, I walked out with the bone
like
on
a
it.
man.
And I threw it in the refrigerator like that, too.
Yeah.
I didn't think about it until you told me, like, you cut it. So, lesson learned. So, yeah, man. If you guys...
Try it out.
Oat-infused old-fashioned.
That was one of the best ones I've had.
Quality drink.
Yeah.
All right. So that was whiskey time. That was our little tidbits about old-fashions. We like them. So I was talking to the guys here, and I thought, hey, man, actually, there was an event that took place right before I got here, which kind of got me thinking about, acts of kindness, right? In today's climate, I think you see a lot of things out there that are just negative. We talked about the media before, and how the most of what you see is driven by negativity, I think.
Fear.
Or driving fear and negativity. That's how you drive someone's agenda to get people to do what you want. Things like that. So I thought today, maybe it'd be good to kind of share some of our own experiences on either performing an act of kindness or someone, being kind to you just for no real reason. You know what I mean? Just kind of walking into it. So I'll start off. I think for myself, just being on this podcast, a lot of people have kind of done shit that was like super supportive, and I'm always like, holy shit, that's really cool. We've got a lot of different whiskey here from donating the bottle themselves to just sending money. That's been really cool. Today, a friend of mine is a Raider fan, so he's kind of talking shit. And he was like, you want to make a bet? And I'm like, nah, dude, I don't want to make a bet. And he's like, well, what's your Venmo? And I was like, for what? And then, I give it to him. This fool just sent me $200 and was like, hey, I just want to support the podcast.
I've asked you for your Venmo a lot of times. You never give it to me. Oh, what a dick.
You probably just request money.
Probably.
Like, I got that lunch today, dude. I need this. I'm like, oh, shit, dude. That's weird that you can request money on Venmo.
Yeah.
It's like
I see couples requesting money from each other. Yeah. I think that's the oddest thing in the world.
Yeah. When I see couples like sending it and they're like, oh, I owed you for like lunch. And I'm like, what?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Just let it ride, dude.
Do you guys go to lunch and like, yeah, let's go.
Do you guys do other
Dutch?
stuff?
Yeah, like, who's paying for this? You know, I'm going to need the $7 back, okay? What the fuck is going on?
I'm just like, do that thing you do that I like later. Just do that.
We're
Get
even.
back with that.
Don't worry about it. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? I mean, especially I think you consider like you go out, or you probably took her on your first date and didn't ask her for shit. Now you've been with her, you all live together. You're like, yeah, I need my $8.
Yeah.
It's weird to me. But anyway, and I'll get a little more into some things that have impacted me before. But see if you guys want to, maybe you guys have a little something that you want to say that was sweet somebody did.
Act of kindness?
Sure.
I mean, I think my wife does a lot of kind things for me. And I don't reciprocate it as much. As far as
this is getting a little.
hey, whoa,
You don't have to go that deep into whatever you don't want to go into.
We're not going. That's something. I'm just saying. Like, I think I get a lot.
It sounded very weird after he said that.
No,
it wasn't weird until he just said what he said.
What I'm saying is
that's not where we were going. I wasn't going there.
It's like, I get to do a lot of things extracurricular. Let me get to the point, fuck. No, like, coming to the podcast. No, let me put it in perspective. Coming to the podcast, being able to hang out, do all these kind of things, go golf. My wife allows me to do those things. She is kind enough to take care of the kids, do that. I think, personally, I need to do more of that for her to allow her to do, things to get away and just get to do her own things. For a story for me of doing that act of kindness, I think I found money once and I returned it. But I don't know if I do that now.
Oh, fucking Boy Scout.
Yeah, I'm very curious, dude. I've gone out of my way to not.
Yeah.
Just like I'm about to pick this money up and I'm about to make it as unobvious as possible.
It was one of those times where it's like, man, I really want to do something good, and I'm like, yeah, just return the money. They gave you $20 extra. Here, give it back to the person. There's no need for this. Now,
at a store?
One time at my bank, they doubled up on the check that they gave me.
And they took it back.
No, they never took it back. They never took it back.
Stop talking about it. Oh my God. Yeah, dude.
This is actually at Chase's. I'm just kidding.
The steakhouse? Okay, yeah.
Yeah, they're coming for that now.
Yeah. No, so, and it was like, I always was looking. We just talked about Chase's, the steakhouse.
Good clarification.
Yeah. Can come back. I can tell what bank I'm with.
Not the bank.
Not the bank.
This was where we eat at.
No, but they never came. I accidentally I deposited, and I guess the ATM took my check, and it fucking didn't process it. And then come Monday morning, they processed it twice, and I was thinking the same thing. They're gonna take it out one day.
Yeah, I would have never.
So
Never.
it was the bank?
Yeah.
I would have never. I would have been like, man, I can't spend this money. They're gonna fucking for sure take it
I
out.
would have been so paranoid.
Yeah.
Like once I spend this, they're gonna think I win with it.
Well,
Yeah,
because
like-
I've heard stories where like no, like if they give you more, they're gonna take it back, and I'm like, oh shit, they never.
I've heard stories of people getting more money and then they go nuts.
Yeah.
And then they end up in jail.
I wouldn't do that either.
That's what I'm
man.
saying.
But
That's
it's like
the bank fraud
that's
now.
their fault, right? Because imagine you guys got like 50 million deposited. You're gonna go and buy something.
I would freak the like.
I would cash it out immediately. I'd cash it out because then if you don't cash it out, and you keep an account, then they're gonna tax you on that.
What's
like,
the difference?
What does it look like to cash out 50 million? Like you're
That's
gonna
gonna look worse.
you're gonna walk into your bank, 50 million cash
no,
right
check it out. Check it out. Check it out.
What the fuck are they gonna do?
No,
to you?
of course. Either way, they're gonna be able to track you
He's
down.
gonna diversify.
They're gonna track you down. But let's say you go cash out your check, you get your check, you take it to another bank, and now they've made it. They've made it available. They processed it. There's going to be a legal battle to get that money back, right? They're going to say you owe us this money. We gave it to you on accident, and then you're going to have to give it to them. But if you were to go and spend that money, they're still going to tax you for that. If you're not, you're going to end up giving it back to them.
For me, I'm going to offshore accounts. Like, I got to get it offshore.
I'm going straight Jordan Bell for it, son. I'm just getting let's get this boat.
I got to get it to my bank in the Cayman Islands.
Yeah, let's get out of here.
That's the only thing I know about offshore banking. The Cayman Islands. I got to get it off there.
Go to Pablo.
Get a Swiss bank account, dude.
You know what I mean?
I'm going to switch
No,
it.
so but what is the, like, when that happens, if you spent so much of it, and then they're like, "Hey, you got to give it back to us."
And I'm like,
it fucking sucks. It's like, what the fuck?
I have $50 million and I spent $40 million, and I got to give it back. Good luck, dude.
I don't got it. Well, you're going to jail.
Deposit it again, then.
You're gonna have to liquidate my go kart. Like,
know.
what are you gonna do? You're gonna
It'd be like blank check to just start taking all your shit.
all the big boxing gloves.
Yeah, dude, I'm like, all right, whatever, dude.
The thing is, like, how do you pay that back?
No, that's the thing.
That's
why
you go to
I
jail.
wouldn't be able to.
Why should you go to jail for this?
Because you spent it.
It's bullshit.
It's like fraud.
You know you're not a millionaire.
Because
you
who do you
didn't
think?
steal
Who do you
it?
think the people that wrote the laws are the people that own the banks, dude?
Yeah.
So yeah, that's why.
That's
Fuck
their
you.
money.
Yeah.
Ain't
But
your
you
money.
didn't steal it though. Like, you
Yeah, it
didn't
doesn't
steal
matter. You did because you knew it wasn't yours.
That's
Yeah.
why I side with the person who spends it.
Yeah.
It's not your fault.
Yeah.
If my bank account right now, if I checked it and it said like, $120,000, I'd be like, I can spend $120,000 right now.
Yeah, like,
I'm not gonna be like,
whoa.
oh guys, I think you guys made a mistake.
Hey, can you double check this for me?
I'm not gonna confirm that.
Yeah.
But you got to know that spending it, it's like, fuck, I'm gonna have to pay this back.
That's why you got to spend it on things you can't like return. I feel like they're gonna look at you like
what?
I don't
Prostitutes
know.
and shit.
I was thinking like food,
Drugs,
like the finest restaurants. Man, I mean shit. The finest restaurants, the finest whiskeys.
chases.
You know what I mean?
We have back to Chase's dog. That's all I know.
we have a fucking $350
old-fashioned.
bottle of whiskey over
I've
here.
never seen that in a store again. I'm like,
Yeah.
where
You know
do
what I
you
mean?
find
Like,
this shit?
There's got to be more expensive shit than that.
Yeah, we just don't live that life. We
What
wouldn't
are-
even know where to go.
What are the elite drinking?
I'm all BJ's like, holy shit, dude.
They
Get as
drink-
many beers as you want.
I mean, this guy's ordering fucking Buffalo Trace Old Fashioned, or Woodford Reserve
yeah,
Old Fashioned.
yeah.
You can get the finest things with that money.
Go Macallan 21 in there right now.
I'm not gonna make a
Easy.
old fashioned with Macallan 21. You're gonna make an old fashioned with Macallan?
I would, yeah.
Didn't we
Oh,
just
come
have a
on.
conversation
So
about
where's
not
that happen?
shaming
Yeah, you're right.
drinks?
You're right.
You want a Macallan 21 Old Fashioned?
Take it.
Yeah,
Take
I
it.
don't know.
That's your
Do it.
drink.
I've never
Do
had it.
Hey,
I got $100,000. What do I care?
well, shit, I forgot what I was gonna say now. Okay, go
Something
on.
about a scoobler?
That's cool. Go on.
No,
Scoobler's
but
never
I
gonna-
always side with the person that
Yeah,
it's not your fault.
It's not. But the courts are gonna blame you and hold
Yeah,
you
it's definitely,
accountable.
yeah, legally it is your
Yeah.
fault. Yeah, that's the way it's
Be
going
like,
to
you
work.
knew this wasn't your money. You spent it. You know.
So let me ask you guys this, man. I was watching something the other day, and I was talking about like when you pull up, like you getting off the freeway, you pulling up, you see the gentleman standing there. He got a little sign holding it. He walks up, and you know what the sign is. You don't have to read it. You know what it is.
God
Need
bless.
help.
But then they're getting closer to you and closer to you, so you're trying not to look over there. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. Sometimes I'm like, my door locked. God damn it. I don't know why. I just think, anybody walking up on my car, I get a little worried about it. Do you guys ever like, hey, let me hook them up right now, or
Yeah,
what's
I do.
your-
I definitely do. This is actually. I'm glad you brought this up.
He
Yeah.
needed something.
Yeah.
So
That was mine though.
when
Just so you know.
when I pull up to the exit of the off ramp, I go right next to the person. Don't let him come to me. I go to him. Okay.
Okay.
And then
Okay.
I pull
Buy
up my window.
roses?
Get my window. Just put it all the way up. I am not trying to touch this man at all. Okay.
Oh my
What
god.
about pre-COVID?
I like the way he
No.
set that up. Like, hey, you know what I do? I see him. I go right over there. Hell no, dude.
I was like, man, doesn't sound like Anthony.
Yeah, I know. I was like, what? I know Anthony was the last one. Like, hell no, dude. And I was right.
Yeah. Yeah. You're right.
I would say that's probably mine. Like, it's not about someone doing something nice for me. I think that I have in my past given homeless people a lot of money. And part of me is like, they're drug addicts.
Yeah.
And a lot of them are. And I'm like, they might not buy food. But
Yeah.
the thing is, I'm not going to go buy them food.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's more effort.
You know what I mean? Like, it's more effort. Plus, like, if you want the 20, what do you, like,
Yeah,
you
but
know,
I don't give a shit.
whatever it is. But I always had this philosophy from a young age that the more you give, the more you receive.
Yeah.
and I've kind of always done that when I see people in need, and they could need drugs, but at the end of the day, if I'm better off than them, I think that I'll get it back.
Well,
so for me, my random help a Honda people mentality is like, all right, let me just put it out there, and I always just feel like I'm gonna return it in some way. Like I believe in karma and stuff like that. So
yeah,
regardless of the use of the money, I just give it out.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've definitely given. I remember one time distinctly. I was at Norm's. It's actually I think like my first time going to Norm's.
In
'Cause I
Pomona?
hear about it, yeah. And I was like, man, let me pop in here, see what this place is all about. And this guy, homeless dude's right there. And I was with a friend of mine, and he's like, hey, ma'am, I just want to say I'm so sorry to bother you. And he's just super polite, being just as nice as you could be, right? And I had remembered I saw him in Claremont a couple days before that. He was very polite then, and I was like, nah, I ain't got nothing. I had no cash. This particular evening, I had cash, so I was like, what, fuck it. Then I get to do like $40. The dude's like crying and shit, and I was like, fuck, dude, you're gonna make me cry. This is weird. I don't know you, Yeah, we exchanged numbers, dude. We've been kind of hanging out ever since,
He had a Metro PCS.
Obama time, dude. Obama phones was popping, dog. You know what I mean? But nah, man. But and then so that was a nice vibe. You know what I mean? It was just like I felt like good to try to help the guy out. Especially, if I have it, I don't mind. It's not like I'm like, oh no. But I sometimes too, I'm like, I don't have cash. I mean, they kind of look like fuck you, and I'm like, what?
You should ask him if they got a Venmo.
As he's checking his smartwatch,
He's gonna be requesting this shit to me all the time. He's
like, that's what they requested it.
The weekly. I need the weekly deposit.
And
today.
when taxes is due, dude. It's a little more this month. Nah, man, forget all of that. But yeah, man, I definitely try to when it's makes sense. But
see, I think for me, I don't want them to touch me. So I would do it. I would do. See, I feel even worse doing that. Roll it up and just throw it at them and be like, "Here you go."
I mean, they'll pick it up.
Underhanded.
But I'm like, what if I crack my window and I just?
Oh yeah, like an ATM.
Yeah, like there you go.
The bill just pops out.
So there you. That's it. Get it, boy.
He pulls it back.
Like,
almost had it. You see that commercial? State Farm.
yeah, that's kind of fucked up.
No, I do feel bad. I do feel like I want to give people, but I like you said, I am one. I don't want to give you money to go do drugs. I want it to go towards something. And if because I forgot who it was, but they were like, yeah, I tried to give money to somebody, and they got. No, I'm sorry. I tried to give food to somebody.
Yeah.
And they're like, I don't want this. Like, what the fuck? Give me money. Give me money. Like, some of them are entitled to give me money. They don't want help. They want money. So,
yeah, you're right.
I don't know, man. It's different. What's up?
Some of those people on the side of the freeway are con artists.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
And they make more money than me.
Yeah. I've seen these guys getting out of the cars and shit. Like, you motherfucker, dude. What is this? You seen the videos where they pull up on them and say that? Like, I saw you over here.
They pull
and
off
like,
their fucking garment. It's like a tuxedo and shit underneath.
Yeah, that's from like, man, don't be a menace. Yeah, I think they do that in there too. But like full suit on.
Yeah.
But yeah, man. I don't know.
There, I will say that there's a lot more bums out there too that are just sitting on their ass.
Well, that's
so
the
if you
thing.
have the time to go and sit by the side of the freeway and try to beg for it,
well,
I know people who at my business that they make a lot of money sitting on their ass doing nothing too. So I mean, it's not unheard of in America.
Yeah. Well, and that's going to be my point. Is like, hey man, you just got to figure out how to hustle it better. You know what I mean?
Where
like,
are you sitting?
It's
all about where are you sitting.
Yeah, location, man.
Location.
But no, yeah, that's what I was gonna say too. I mean, I feel like in Southern California anyway. I mean, California in general, dude. It's just homeless. It's plentiful. You know what I mean? It's a sad vibe.
It is.
But I mean, at the same time, I mean, I don't know. I've never been homeless, so it's hard for me to speak like on it. You know what I mean? But I do have to think. Like, you gotta be able to try to do some shit. I know it gotta be difficult. Like, I don't have a car. I don't have a phone. You can't mail me anything. Gotta make things a little challenging to actually be able to get a job.
I see it differently because there's a lot of families that are homeless together, right? That's where I would probably help out more when you see a family, who can't afford certain things. When you see a person who's gotten into drugs, done all these things, and just kind of fucked their life up. And this doesn't sound fucked up, but why should I feel bad for you getting into a drug habit?
Well,
like, I feel bad for the families that don't have a meal. That's where I want to help out. You know what I mean? You may think I'm fucked up or whatever, but that's just the way I see it.
I'm not mad at your opinion. I just think, I think first off, I don't think we should classify everybody as a drug addict, right? I don't mean to imply that you are.
I'm not.
If anything, I'm only trying to make sure that
some of them have mental illness, right? That's
right.
That's
There's a lot of situations that can occur, right? And maybe initially you weren't into drugs, but living on the streets, you know what I mean?
Because I know I had over by my house, there's a 7-Eleven that I went to once, and I saw a young kid. Yeah. And I was like, dude, I recognize that dude. I went to school with him. I didn't know him, but how the fuck did you end up here? I know you're not. We're almost the same age, and I'm not saying that I'm like way far above or nothing, but like, dude, you're just young. What are you doing here? Like, what are you doing in this?
Probably is drugs.
You know? Yeah. And it's like I know that for a fact that you had the opportunities. You went to school. You did this. How did you fall? I always want to know, like, how did you fall to this? Right? Like, what happened? Because everybody goes through stuff, but
do you guys know the country that has the lowest levels of homeless?
Switzerland or some shit.
Yeah,
Mexico.
No, I'm just wondering because
I thought you had the answer. My bad.
No. I'm just wondering because the way I see it too is that as far back as I can remember in like history class and stuff like that, that's always been a class. Homeless has always been there. There's always been homeless people. There's always been people in extreme poverty. So like we are just fortunate enough to be in families or in just certain kind of people that end up there. Because I don't think there was ever a time where there wasn't homeless people or fucking beggars, street beggars. And
but see,
you know what I mean?
I think we generalize homeless with bum, right? Homeless is something different than being a bum, than being... You know what I mean? Homeless encompasses a lot. And I think everybody just thinks, oh, a drug addict, bum, homeless, right?
Yeah, because technically I've been homeless.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I've lived in motels. I lived in my car. I've lived in homeless shelters.
Yeah.
So technically I've been homeless. I'm not a bum. So I get your point.
Yeah.
I get your point there.
Yeah, I see what you're saying.
There's levels to it.
Yeah. So I just think everybody wants to generalize it like, oh, he's homeless. Well, that doesn't mean like you could be homeless. You could live out of a car and go still work 8 hours a day at your job. You just got dealt some bad hands. You didn't have the money to afford rent or you got kicked out, whatever it is. But it sucks because everybody puts it with, oh, you're a bum. You're a drug deal. You're a drug addict. You don't do this and that. And it's like, no, like you said, there's levels to it.
And there's also different levels of drug use.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah.
Well, yeah. I had a guy I knew who he worked for the county, LA County, and one of his jobs, that's kind of what he would do, is he'd go around and try to get homeless people into homes, and like apartments and stuff, right? So they get them in there and like they paid for it and shit. A lot of times for a certain period of time, but that helps you get a job, helps you actually, you know what I mean, kind of jumpstart that back up. And he said that the biggest issue he'd have is like I put them in there and they don't want to stay there, like they don't want to be in that apartment. They not say they like it, but they're more comfortable living the life they know.
It requires them to do certain steps that they aren't comfortable
doing.
I
think that too. Yeah, like you have to actually. Well, no drugs. You can't. And they're like,
you can give a person a job, and you're like, well, you got to be there 8 a.m.
Yeah, you got to be there. You got to stay there. You got to actually do it. You got to follow the rules. You got to talk a certain way. You got to do certain things.
Like 8? You mean 8:45?
I mean, imagine that too. Like having no real rules. You know what I mean? You're kind of just out there.
Zero rules.
It's kind of the same mentality as like people in prison. You know what I mean? Some people that have been in prison for so long come out and they're like, nah, I'd rather be back in prison because I have responsibilities here. I gotta go to work. I gotta do this. I gotta go to my parole. In prison, they get fed 3 times a day. They know what time they're gonna go out to work out.
They know that system.
Yeah. So it's worse outside for them.
Yeah, all very interesting things, And anyway, I think nobody wants to get better until you want to get better.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Sure.
So you could take somebody out of that situation all day and put them in a mansion if you wanted to. They're just going to fuck it up because they didn't want to do that.
Well, to them, a mansion just means more room for more drugs.
Perhaps.
Mountains of drugs?
Mountains of cocaine.
I'll say though, man, like one of my fears that I have when I see that, it's just like the realization though that like you hear the stories of people who were doing really well, and then one day shit just went south and made some bad deals or whatever.
Cocaine's a hell of a drug.
And then they end up there. You're like, damn, dude.
What happened?
Fuck, I don't know.
It's so crazy how quickly that will turn, right? I've seen some of the people that you think, wow, he's got his head on straight. You know, he knows what he's doing, and you don't talk to him for a little bit. And next thing you know, they're not in the same position anymore. And you're like, wow, I would have never seen that coming.
Well, see, I've seen stories too where people, they were doing well off and then lost their jobs, but they had built this reputation with who they are. They had their families expected, their wives expected this. So first thing they do is start burning credit cards. No job now. I can't pay this back. I'm burning this credit card, Now I got to get another one to pay this one.
Yeah.
Now you're getting deeper and deeper and deeper into
I
debt.
don't do that. My wife knows exactly where I'm at financially.
Yeah.
I ain't trying to.
Well, you're a financial advisor.
I'm not trying to live out of my means, you know?
You gotta stay with. You gotta cover the four corners of life.
Yeah.
Right.
Four corners.
Which are?
Bills, living,
Yep.
Savings,
And fun money.
Fun money. You gotta cover those four.
Yep.
If you can cover those four, you can get things under control.
Just to let everybody know, we have a book coming out.
2021.
Yeah, so please keep an eye out for it. Look out for it. Very educational. So anybody trying to build wealth, and just stay grounded.
It's interesting you said that because driving here, I thought, you know, it'd be interesting to talk about like kind of money management. How do you guys approach managing your money? I didn't know if we should, but fuck it, since we're here, you're writing a book about it.
Ran into it, yeah.
Yeah, we're writing a book about it, so
As I agree.
we can pick our brains a little bit.
How long have we been writing this book for? 2014?
7 years?
Yeah.
7, yeah, okay. It's
6, 7 years.
It's coming
6, 7
soon.
years, yeah.
Just gotta bind it, right?
We do so much brainstorming that that's where all the work is done up front.
Yeah.
It's up front.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then a book tour,
And
but
then
COVID shut that down.
Oh, yeah.
So
bad year to do it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
We'll
Come on.
launch it next year. We'll go on the book tour.
Yeah. And then we're probably going to launch a COVID edition.
Yeah.
How to spend and save
How
during
to
COVID.
cover your four corners during
Yeah.
COVID
I think it's
or
easier.
pandemic.
It seems easier to cover them. When this shit first hit, I was like, man, dude, I didn't know you could save this much money.
Yeah.
I fucking couldn't do anything at all.
Yeah.
I was like, all I do is go to work, dude, just making money. You know what I mean?
And now you're overgeneralizing. There's a lot of people who went broke during this pandemic.
Oh, yeah, well, yeah, I'm just my own person. Yeah, that's so fucked up. Oh, yeah.
He's generalizing homeless people.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You're
I'm generalizing
COVID victims.
reactions.
Oh, I
and
didn't
shit.
generalize homeless people.
No,
Somebody
we
did.
cleared
I said
it up. Yeah.
you cannot generalize. People
I don't know.
generalize.
All I know is it ended on a mountain of cocaine.
a mansion with more room for cocaine.
It did.
But now he's just a drug addict, not a homeless
Yeah.
drug addict.
Now he's just a user.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He abuses it.
No,
I said user, not
one's-
abuser.
Yeah, no one's mad at him yet. You're not abusing until you fucking fail. And then it's like, oh, he had a problem this whole time.
I knew it.
Like athletes and shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Nobody cared when they were doing that until they were broke. It's like, this fucking guy, dude, really dropped the ball. Which is a fair statement, probably, though. You know what I mean?
So speaking of athletes, again, with money management, it's perfect.
Yeah. I mean, I think, man, the way I look at it, too, is like growing up in school, money management wasn't something that was taught to you, right? Like, this is either your family's going to teach it to you, or you're just going to learn on the go, hopefully. But I think, I don't think it's what's stressed from, the powers that be. I don't think they give a fuck about how you manage your money, and probably benefit more if you don't manage your money, and they can sell you on stupid shit that you don't need.
Credit cards.
Yeah, okay, yeah, exactly. There's one huge one right there. It was like, hey, you don't have the money, borrow it. You know what I mean? 32% interest. You're like, fuck it.
I'll give you a credit limit of $5,000. Max it out.
Yeah,
Pay me the minimum payment.
forever.
And your interest rate will be more than half of your minimum payment.
Yeah,
So never finish.
you'll never finish. Just keep doing it.
It's funny because everybody plays with money that's not real.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Well, yeah,
None of it's real.
that's a good point. It's weird.
Like you can have a credit card in your pocket right now and go buy some shit.
Yeah.
You don't have money for it.
Yeah.
But someone said, "You're okay, man.
Yeah,
Go ahead and buy the boat."
Yeah, here you go.
You know?" So he goes and buys the boat.
Well, even then, you're buying it on like faith anyway. Like, you go to buy a boat, like, you put this down, and I owe the rest. They're just like, yeah, okay.
Bro,
Well, the thing is that banks don't lose, regardless. If they issue you a credit card and they get so much money out of you to pay back, and then you say, "I'm not paying no more," and that debt goes into bad debt, they get that written off.
Yeah.
Right. So they essentially aren't really losing money; they're writing it off.
Well, just imagine this. Imagine that every time you bought fast food, it was with my money. Like you paying me.
Yeah.
Every time you went to the drive-through, just something small like that. Every time you went to the drive-through, that's my money. So it goes in my pocket. That's these credit card companies.
Yeah.
Oh, you don't have it? Take the card, spend the money. That's my money. Go ahead, spend it. You feel like it's your money.
Yeah.
But just imagine just somebody's, the typical American who spends money at fast food. Even that would rack up.
Oh yeah.
To
That's
thousands of dollars a year.
That's me. I spend
You know
money
what I
on
mean?
fast food all
Same
the
here,
time.
dude.
Yeah, you know what I mean.
I'm in the game.
But people do that with they rack
Yeah.
up everything on it. So it's crazy. It's not real money.
Yeah.
So when Kanye West asks, well, how much is the world worth? How much does the world cost? It says whatever the fuck they say it costs.
Yeah.
There's no fixed number on these things. There's the debt and everything. You know what I mean?
You think aliens own the world? Like they're like, yeah, I bought the world.
What's
today.
I think how do you
think rich
define
white
owns the world, right? Like
The aliens,
how? Yeah, I
the
get.
galaxies.
I think currently, rich manage the world.
Oh yeah,
They swing the pendulum whichever way they
Illuminati.
see fit.
Oh, they run the world.
Yeah.
Yeah, they run it.
All these other groups up there that we think we know, but we don't know shit about. We don't know. Like Jeff Bezos. Jeff Bezos divorced his wife. She became the richest fucking woman in the history of the world
Overnight.
immediately. You know what I mean? Like $36 billion.
She was probably so happy that he put his dick inside some other woman.
Yeah, like,
Well,
all right, bye, dude. All right, like goddamn.
it was a lottery ticket to her.
But imagine that. Just understand that, like that guy probably was like, "Yeah, it's okay. I'll be all right." You know what I mean? Like, it was $36 billion down. Fuck it. You think that guy is not influential in what we're all doing? Come on, COVID. That's just benefit Amazon, huh? How convenient. And then his wife was like, "Hey, I'm going to donate a lot of the money that she got from that divorce over to the Bill Gates Foundation, which has also been pushing the COVID vibes."
Yeah, but she also kept her shares in the company.
Oh yeah,
Which is
hey, fuck
important.
yeah, but no, yeah, fuck yeah. I was like, holy shit.
You said they've been pushing the COVID vibes. What do you mean by that?
Who?
The Melinda and
Bill, that's just
and
the whole
Melinda
pandemic. I'm not saying they're, I'm not screaming fucking conspiracy here. I'm just simply saying they've been saying a pandemic was going to happen.
Well,
and all these
everybody's been
things.
saying pandemics were going to happen.
I've
It was
never
inevitable.
said it was going to happen.
It was inevitable. They've been saying it.
I've never said it.
Because we were over our carrying capacity,
Yeah,
right?
Or carrying capacity?
we're just overpopulated.
Oh, sure. I mean, the world in general. I would think then, like, the shit would like, well, I guess it's starting like supposedly China. It makes sense then.
Yeah.
They're fairly overpopulated. I was just say like India, where it's like super poor and they're overpopulated.
They are overpopulated too.
Yeah.
Second largest
Well, then
country in the world.
back to what you were saying, athletes and money management. Where were you getting at with that?
Yeah, let's go back to that.
That's
Sidetrack.
down our alley.
Yeah, dude. Yeah.
We can have a whole.
It's something that nobody. I would say nobody teaches most athletes. Right. So when like we were saying, talking about the bank accidentally gives you $50 million, you're going to go run out and start fucking spending it. Same shit with athletes. Like, they work so hard all their lives. They don't have that kind of money. You go to college, you don't make money. You get hit with a check of $10 million, never seen this kind of money in your life. What are you going to do at that point? And some people don't know. Some people just go crazy and buy houses, buy cars, they go to the clubs and they fucking buy out the whole club.
I imagine that's a big thing.
So it's like, and you try to put on this image and you have to play into that image. And what they don't understand is just as fast as you got into the league, you get out just as fast as well. And then the checks stop coming.
Yeah.
You don't play, you don't get checks.
Especially when you're new, right?
Yeah.
That like rookie contract and shit.
Mm-hmm.
But you know what's fucked up? You're right though. Like in particular, NFL.
Yeah.
Like if we're talking about, I think of NFL because that's a short career, right?
Short career
Yeah.
And it doesn't pay well.
Unguaranteed contracts.
Yeah.
Unguaranteed
And it's
contracts. The
games.
money is not very
Yeah.
high.
Yeah.
To us, it's high, but to other sports, it's not very high.
Unless you're Patrick Mahomes.
And that,
Wow.
well, yeah, but the thing is, like, the thing that sucks too is like, I don't. I mean, I'm not gonna bring race into it too much, but I don't like the fact that like you have people like a Baker Mayfield,
Yeah.
who has commercials
Yeah.
for no reason, has done nothing in this league, and you have other players who have to go out there and earn that money, and earn those kinds of things, and when they do, typically they get paid.
Well,
but they get one big contract.
I want to kind of tie it to location, right? You're the quarterback. Quarterbacks always get the contracts, always get the commercials. You're not going to get the defensive back doing a fucking Progressive commercial. Nobody even knows how he looks.
Yeah, that's what I say too, especially NFL.
Yeah, nobody
You
knows.
get the
You know,
helmets.
you have 32 quarterbacks. 32. You have 4 defensive backs on a team. Multiply that by 32 teams. Who the fuck are you? If you're not Patrick Peterson, if you're not...
Even if you are,
yeah,
do you see him walking down the street? Do you know what he looks like?
You never see Patrick Peterson on a commercial.
Yeah.
No, but you
see the
could see,
quarterbacks.
but you could see an Aaron Donald.
Like Richard Sherman. Richard Sherman.
You see Richard
Yeah,
Sherman.
but it's few and far between.
But it's few and far. And honestly,
you see running backs.
No, hold on. Let me. And I don't want. What do you see Richard Sherman in? A Beats commercial. Right?
ESPN commercials, Beats commercials.
Yeah,
I thought he had
mainly-
one other one. I thought he did.
Beats.
I thought he
Mainly
did
Beef jerky, Jack Links.
Who
Yeah,
does
he had Jack
who's
Links.
progressive insurance audience? Who's their audience? Right?
America.
All of America. Like they're influencing a lot of people. Probably more generally the Caucasian, right?
Just the upper middle class, probably, right?
So-
That's
Progressive. I think
yeah.
I have Progressive insurance.
So these quarterbacks get, regardless of color, bottom line, quarterbacks get number one sponsorships
Right.
overall.
Right.
You have to be. What do you see Zeke doing? I don't see him on anything. I'm not saying obviously.
Cereal? Didn't he do like
Did he
cereal?
I think he might have done Wheaties
he
or
was eating
something.
that shit all
Who knows?
fast,
But that's the
right?
thing.
And I'm sure he does Dallas broadcasted commercials.
But that's the thing.
Yeah,
But that's
probably.
the thing. Like we can't even think of something. We can't even think of anything.
yeah.
Aaron Donald, what did he do? What's the last thing he did?
Yeah, that guy's a fucking
Right?
monster.
But
Subway
hey,
was giving
hey,
him a lot of
hey,
commercials.
But let's go to the quarterbacks. What do they got? State Farm. You got Aaron Rodgers. You got Patrick Mahomes.
Yeah. They're all insurance companies.
And honestly, I wanted to touch on this because I said Patrick Mahomes. There's a difference between him and a lot of other NFL players, right? He had a dad who played in the pros in baseball, so he got that education money wise,
yeah,
right? Whether his dad was good with money or not, he was able to see, hey, this is how it is in the big lights. This is how you spend money. This is what you see. He's already been groomed for that lifestyle, right? Where a lot of players, talking football, have never been, right? Where do most football players come from? Florida, right? I watched the documentary the other day on Stars, I think it was, and it was like the more of the poorest neighborhoods that put out like the most athletic D1 athletes, right? They're not coming from knowing how to spend money. They're not, they probably don't have insurance. Like you're going to get in progressive, like, so they're not, you know what I mean? They're trying to get that money, trying to make it out, but they're not going to know what to do when they first get hit with all that money.
No, I think that's a great point.
Yeah.
And I mean, you mentioned something earlier about like going out to clubs and stuff a lot. I mean, it reminds me of like Kevin Hart and a stand-up was saying like, yeah, I was trying to go out, and Kevin Hart was making decent money, but still like I'm trying to go out.
Oh, the Dwayne Wade one?
Yeah, with a fucking baller ass. You know what I mean? And it's like, oh shit, back and forth. Like I can't keep doing this, you know. But I think a lot of people don't identify that and keep like, fuck it. I'm not gonna get cut off.
Yeah.
Also, you guys have watched Eastbound and Down?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, okay. So Kenny Powers is trying to do the same shit, dude. And I got all mad, like, I don't own any businesses, you know what I mean? But yeah, so shit like that'll happen. And I absolutely think people get caught up in the hype, and if you don't have the training to understand, fuck that, this is my lane, I got to stay in it, then you're absolutely right.
And one thing, they're not going to teach you this in elementary school, high school, anything like that. Where I do think they at least need to do better for their athletes is college. Like a lot, like for specifically football. Football does not allow you to go to the pros right out of high school, right? So if you got to go to college, at least teach everybody how to manage their money, right?
Well, I think it's something that should be taught in just general fucking education.
It should, but you're not going to get it.
I think it's something that all of us could benefit from. Teach us how to do taxes. Teach us how to do basic shit that everyone has to do when you grow up. But nobody fucking you're just fucking hoping you can figure it out as you go.
Yeah, I think the problem lies a lot younger in our life.
Yeah.
Because here's the thing, with even with the NFL, like you said, they have to go to college, and they go to the best colleges. Yeah. And a lot of NFL players, they have great degrees.
Yeah,
right. They come out of college, and part of it's on them. You know what I mean? Like you have to want to money manage. Otherwise, you can get the money and blow that shit. Yeah. And you can give me $100 right now. I'm probably gonna blow 40 of it at In-N-Out tonight, and then what I'm left with, I'm left with fucking 50,
$60,
50 and some change. Like
40, but...
no, I'm saying
just fucking.
You know, I was gonna say 60. You said $40.
What? Wait a minute.
But you know what I mean? Like
Got to count the taxes.
Part of it is you have to want to learn, and
Well,
that's why
right.
you see a lot of ex players that are talking.
That go back and try to teach them.
Teach the players themselves. They don't go back and change the system.
Look at Andre Rison, right? That fool was over there balling out of control, doing all kind of shit, and then just that was it. You know.
Yeah.
A lot of go ahead.
No, I will say that to your point that they do go back and they try to talk to the younger players. But I thought you were going to go somewhere else where these players go to these finest institutions who put out these accountants, top finance people, top business people. But you can't get your players.
No, guys.
By the time these players get to college, it's a stepping stone for them.
Yeah,
because they see millions on the
But
other
there
side.
are players who invest in finance and learning how to do it.
Sure, but that college don't give a fuck about what they do with their career or their futures. They don't give a fuck. Okay, that is not their goal. Their goal is to
win
profit,
football games,
to profit off of them.
Yeah.
Come here and play for us. Yeah. We're gonna make billions of dollars off of you, and don't give a fuck about what you do.
Don't pay you.
We'll pass you without you even having to really give a fuck.
Don't pay you.
Don't worry about it because you ain't getting no money. You ain't getting nothing out of us. You show your ass up and play. We made money. The school keeps going. We get this prestigious tag.
It's like James said. It's a stepping stone. You have to go through that.
But as a player, especially if you're a good player and you know, like you're pretty fucking well. Like, I'm probably gonna get there. And they let you cruise. I think you have like your Jamarcus Russells and shit that like got to cruise, and then they think like now you're in the big leagues where everyone has to fucking perform.
Yeah, and part of it too is that I think it's a stepping stone it's a mutual thing for both people.
Yeah.
If a player goes to a good program, it's good for him to get drafted. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And if
a
college
program
has a good player,
the more I get drafted, the more people want to come here.
And you win football games. You make money.
It keeps the school going.
So it's mutual.
Yeah.
So for the most part, it's mutual. The thing is, there's so much money generated that it's unfair.
Okay, so it's mutual for 1% of that roster.
Oh yeah, good point.
What about the 99% that aren't going to get drafted?
Well, those motherfuckers should be paying attention in school.
No, for the other 99, I would say this:
stay in school.
Hit
the books. But you're there for free, so you got to be the person then to understand. Like, hey, I better make the most of this.
I've always had discussions with people. Like my wife, she's a teacher, right? So she's on the education side, right? And I always hit her with like, okay. You go to school. Let's just use USC as an example. You go to USC. You're on a scholarship, right? You're playing football. You have to wake up at 6 a.m. Go do weights. You have practice at 9 a.m. till 12. Then you have film study from 2 to 4. And when are you supposed to do this schoolwork that they're talking about, right? They don't pay you, so you got to make some kind of money to do that, right? They'll go turn on the sprinklers as a job to get paid $500-$600 a week, whatever it is. All right. When do you want them to be the student that everybody else could be? When they're literally got a job Monday through Friday, and then have the job interview or the job, on Saturday to play. When do you want them to be? So to say, hey, hit the books, but I'm on the team though. Like, where do you want me to do it? And that's why you get a lot of the cupcake classes, right?
Well, yeah.
But
no, that's true. I'm talking to the people who play sloppy Saturday football. Stay in the books, get your degree, get the free degree, and then make a living.
Yeah.
I think there's
be your boy's accountant. You were cool with him.
Bro,
I got you
I
back,
bet you a lot of those people take it and makes more money
than
the
they
players
ultimately
that didn't last in the league.
The lifespan. I'm sure. Yeah, I would absolutely agree with you.
So I mean,
how many people fizzle out like first 4 years?
Yeah.
And like I said, rookie contract ain't shit. So you ain't really getting much. I mean, I'll take it, but you know what I mean? It ain't.
Well, I'll take that $2 million contract.
I'd be petty too. I'm like, oh, you're a offensive lineman? All right. Okay. Are you gonna start? Yeah. Are you gonna start? Yeah. Or like, oh, you're running back? Yeah, you're gonna have good 5 years.
Yeah.
Oh, man,
what do you do? What do you do in 5 years?
Yeah.
What's your 10-year plan?
Yeah.
Go back to school.
Hit
the books.
Not to hate on these players, but I would be in college. I would be. I would be like,
yeah.
But you know what's funny?
I'm like, you're not. If he was a quarterback talking shit, I'd be like,
Here we all are. Here we all are. 30 years old, and it's easy for us to look back and say that now. But you take me 18 years old, and you know what I mean. I'm probably like, yeah, dude. I don't really give a fuck. Like I'm just gonna ride this shit out. I'll figure life out. I'm gotta look at it like I'm going to USC. What's the worst that's gonna happen, dude? Like I'll figure it out later. And I imagine most of them probably do okay.
Yeah.
But you got to be able to look at it like that. Fucking 18, going there, fucking coming out, parties and shit. I'd be like, damn, dude. All right, let's get it in.
Honestly, I think they should break them off some money.
Well, that's going that way.
It's going that way because it's clearly obvious that
Yeah.
they should be because how much money they're making.
Well, it's not even just that. Like, they make so much money off the television contract, and then they sell jerseys with your
everything.
number, except you're not your name.
Yeah.
So it's your likeness, and they say, no, we're just selling the jersey number
Yeah.
that you wear as the
That's
quarterback
you.
at SC during these 4 years.
Yeah, that's you.
And you're the Heisman Trophy winner, and we're maxing out.
Yeah.
But no, you don't deserve
We
no
have
money.
video games
Yeah.
and everything else and all this shit.
Yeah.
But no, we're not making money.
And we're not making money off you. You don't deserve anything.
Yeah, that's bullshit. That's fucking.
Well, there was
you know who they shouldn't pay though?
the coaches.
College basketball players because they can't make shots for shit.
Oh no.
There's only a small percentage of those
Well,
players.
I
that
think
are
we've
good.
seen that now, right? And now when they eliminate the having to go to college 1 year,
Yeah.
NCAA basketball is going to get even worse.
Yeah.
Like right now, you just watch for the superstars that you know are going to go to the NBA.
They're gonna take it out?
Yeah.
Really?
Yep.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. I don't know what year it's going to be
effect.
implemented.
It's like
in
Andrew
effect.
Bynum was like the last one that went straight
Last
to the
one,
pros,
yeah.
right?
It's going to either happen because I think they're waiting for the CBA, the new CBA to happen. And I think they're going to work that out of it.
No fucking way.
Mm-hmm.
Really?
They have to.
Really?
It's fucking bullshit.
Yeah.
Football says you cannot come here to play football in the NFL until you're 3 years removed from your high school senior year because your body needs to grow. Okay, that's fine. But the NBA is not the same thing. It's not the same type of physical contact, right? So
For the NBA, it should be like you should be able to hit a certain free throw percentage.
yeah.
Before you come to the NBA.
Well, the thing is with the
all
NBA,
these young guys,
the-
they can't hit free throws.
with the NBA and the way it's set up during the time of the year, I'm sorry, NCAA basketball, you can go to a couple classes, and once the season's over, a lot of them just stop going to school. They're gonna go to get drafted. These are the top dogs,
yeah.
right?
Top dogs.
Not the ones that need to still
Yeah.
hit the books because they can't hit 50% from the line. So it's kind of like they're like, well, the education side says you need to be here so much because we need to make sure you graduate, but you don't give a shit. You're not going to be there.
Man, and some do, but how many of your top players anyway actually went and finished the whole college career out? You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like they're like, hey, I got
Very,
this
very
1
rare.
year, I got to get done.
Larry Fitzgerald, maybe.
A couple people
He's the
do.
only one
I
that
know a
went back
couple. I went to
and
high
finished.
school with Darren Collinson. He finished out UCLA the whole way.
Did he?
Yeah, with Westbrook.
Well, it's because he needed to have all 4 years to get.
Well, he was in the fucking pros for a good amount of time,
He
dude.
was? He's
yeah.
still there.
No, he's not. He isn't playing the
he
pros
retired?
anymore. Yeah.
Isn't he coming back? Wasn't he
Yeah,
going to
no.
come back last year with the
somebody
Lakers?
They
talked
mentioned
about
it.
it.
I think he said he didn't want to.
Yeah, he didn't want to. He's done.
Yeah.
He's good.
But to me, he could have got drafted before that if he wanted to.
Did he? Could he have?
Yeah.
I didn't
Yeah,
know
dude. They were on the fucking like championship teams, dude.
Yeah, that was Jordan Farmar's teams.
Westbrook, Farmar.
Westbrook wasn't even a
Collinson.
starter in college.
Westbrook.
Westbrook.
You guys are fucking haters, dude. I'm
I'm
not
glad
a
about that.
fan.
I don't want to delve in too much into the sports side. I will say Westbrook, I was a big fan of his at UCLA. I loved his
Kevin
story.
Love. Don't forget
I
Kevin
loved his
Love was
story.
there.
I loved everything. And then I don't know what happened to him in the NBA. Maybe just, I don't know. But I'm not a fan of his anymore. I'm not.
I don't hate the guy.
I don't hate him. I don't hate him. He's a basketball player. But like he tries to be the alpha male.
I don't like when he got salty
And he
when KD
leaves.
left.
Yeah.
I'm like, dude, you
just
weren't-
did the same thing.
You weren't the guy.
Yeah, that wasn't.
You know what I mean? Like, what are you mad about?
This is a trivia.
Like,
kid.
if I left the
Yeah,
team,
and
I
I'm
would
just-
I would expect you guys to be like, all right.
Good for you.
Like
I
if
still-
James left
that's
us
still my
for
friend.
another podcast, you know, what
Yeah,
would
I mean,
happen, you know?
I'd be sending it in the dark. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but you couldn't call me no cupcake.
What are they doing on there, huh?
Are they better than us?
Hey, and then Westbrook goes on. He's trying to get to two different teams.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
like same shit as Durant.
He is.
Durant's on his third team. Westbrook's looking at his third
Westbrook
team.
looks silly because he was talking so much shit about Durant.
Yeah, and after they paid him and everything.
Yeah. Oh,
They-
yeah.
After
He's
Durant
still on
left,
that- he's still on that
after
contract.
Durant left, they paid him in Oklahoma, and then he
Is it
waits
the
long
same
enough.
contract now? It's still the same one, huh?
Yeah. No,
5 years, 6 years, whatever it was.
Yeah, he signed that deal with Oklahoma.
He still has 3 years left.
and then he left.
That's wow.
What's the difference?
1 year.
KD
one
did
year with
more
Houston?
for Oklahoma than he did.
1 year with Houston. Did he last 1 year?
It's just 1 year.
That was his 1 year. Yeah.
It's his first year.
Okay, that's all. Yeah. Okay. Damn.
Yeah, I thought so. Was it 2?
No, this is his first year.
All right.
So
They said it wouldn't work, and it worked out for them to a point, like the same point it always did.
yeah. See now the
Yeah, always,
now
yeah.
the
Did it
NBA. Now the NBA. You go to the NBA, you're gonna get a good contract, and if you're smart enough, you shouldn't be able to blow all that money. They pay you very well.
Well, I think fucking.
And you have your own fucking
Yeah.
brand.
Yeah.
You know, like you're your own player.
Yep.
Like, yeah, you're on a team, but you have the option to be a superstar.
Well, people can
Like,
see
you
your
can-
face.
They can see your face. You can be a superstar on the team, in the league.
Yeah.
You can make a name for yourself.
You don't have to be a superstar.
Yeah.
Like Derek Fisher was never a superstar, but
What was he in?
what?
What were his sponsors?
Derek, I'm just saying in general, dude. Like, what I wouldn't say like, hey man, he was sponsored. I'm sure he was sponsored by some shit. Fuck off, dude. Was he? I don't remember. He's been in the league for a while.
Oh, Derek Fisher. I don't know.
Didn't he like fucking fuck Tony? What Tony
Matt Barnes?
Parker's wife or something?
Matt Barnes' wife.
He's with Matt Barnes' old girlfriend.
His estranged wife.
Yeah, estranged wife. Yeah.
Yeah, that's weird.
No, they're cool now.
That's weird. Like, get out of the league, I guess. Hey, I don't know. Me, like someone at work, like, used to be married to her. Well, guess what, dude? I'm back. I find it weird. I'm not saying maybe, but
Maybe.
I don't like the way you keep giving me these looks, dude. I hope when you run this video, you just zoom right in on that fucking weird look.
I will. I will.
'Cause it is odd. All right.
I'm just processing what you just said.
Anyway, yeah, man. I think sports. I don't know, dude. I think anytime you're in the limelight like that, though, you can be an actor.
difficult.
Take being an actor.
Oh,
Take all
yeah.
these things. You know what I mean? You're in a position to where you're making fast money and big money, and I'm not to say it's not work. It's a lot of work, I'm sure. But also, I think some of the expectation from you is that you party, that you live this kind of
Yeah.
world to some extent.
Yeah. Well, isn't it? Would you agree that with like quarterbacks, and I'm going to say more Caucasian quarterbacks, aren't they expected when you think of them like they have a family, they go home, they spend their time with them, and then everybody else other than the quarterback is like party town, right? They go party on the club after the game, running backs, wide receivers, offensive linemen. Like nobody is like the quarterback. The quarterback's supposed to be the responsible.
Not Baker Mayfield.
Yeah, that's why he breaks the mold,
not
man.
Johnny Manziel. The Browns quarterback.
Johnny Manziel fell out quickly. He had a drug.
Yeah.
He had a drug
Yeah,
addiction.
he had a problem. Yeah, dude.
He had a problem. Yeah, he liked to party
Yeah, that's too bad.
because he was fun. He was fun to watch. I liked him in college.
I liked him
And
in college,
was
but I liked
actually
a lot of
hoping-
quarterbacks in college.
I liked Johnny Manziel more than I do Baker Mayfield, and I was pulling for Manziel more than Mayfield. I never liked Mayfield, but he keeps doing what he's doing. I guess
I don't really care for the guy either, but
taking the Browns to the Super Bowl
aren't we all?
on a daily basis.
But yeah, I think it's easy to criticize.
Yeah.
As we've never been in that position. You know what I mean? I'm not fucking anywhere near that.
Yeah.
And so I'm easy to be like, how do you blow $10 million? How
Oh, I thought you said, how do you blow? My bad.
do you blow?
Like blow
What do you
the
mean?
drug?
How do you do blow?
No, how do you blow the blow?
I don't. This man just be coming and hitting you with these fucking weird things. Dude, I don't know what the fuck that means.
By the way, have you ever seen the movie Blow?
Yeah.
That is the greatest movie.
No, it's not. Everyone loves it.
How do you not like it?
It's not bad. I'm just not. It's not
My
the greatest movie.
my high school English teacher showed it to us in class.
That's odd.
Yeah,
That's pretty
he
odd.
He was actually not the best high school English teacher,
Sounds like it.
but
You
he was the
know?
chillest. I got to do a
Yeah.
presentation on the Fast and Furious.
Yeah, something
Yeah.
like it.
Yeah.
He's that guy. He's the guy that didn't.
Oh, the first one?
He's the guy that you leave school and you're like, I didn't learn shit, dude. What the fuck
No,
was this?
I went to an English class my next year, and the other English teacher was just talking shit about him.
Oh, I
Anthony
bet.
ended. He
Shit.
was like, I never knocked on nobody.
He said, "I live my life 10 seconds at a time."
A great philosopher once said,
You can
I
have
live
any,
my life
you can have any beer you want as long as it's Corona.
he's not handing out Corona to the class. There's a bottle opener going
shit,
around.
Yeah.
He's like, everybody can have a Corona except for that Buster.
You guys want limes?
Oh, I don't think they ever said that in the movie.
With the lime.
They never said that in the movie.
Stupid thing.
They didn't do it with limes.
Why did I
Yeah,
say
no.
lime?
Yeah,
got carried
I
away.
don't know.
I don't like
did
Corona,
you watch it?
dude.
You went
Did
too
watch the
far.
movie?
I've seen like all 19 of them. You know what
good.
I mean?
And counting.
Fuck, dude. The
Can they
spin-offs.
stop?
What are they saving now?
The moon.
Okay, I heard they were. I
Fuck.
heard they were supposed to go into space.
I heard we're going into space on the next one.
Little racing space shuttles and shit.
They're like, we
Against
gotta
the
get to
Russians.
the space station
For
before
the Soviet
them.
Union.
The Rock fucking bumps into, crashes, kicks the door open, just jumps out of shit. Like some fucking,
He's holding the fucking moon and the fucking ship. Like,
pulling them back together.
Big ass astronaut, buff ass astronaut suit. Just
But he like rips it open.
Yeah.
I don't need it.
he needs more strength. It's getting out of hand.
he's like,
man.
I can't breathe, but keep it going.
Vin Diesel's
Hey,
like,
rest in
"Nah."
peace, Paul Walker, man.
It went with them. The
dude.
movies. That's
The cars were like, oh yeah, no. We'll just,
When he went, they went.
Yeah.
You know, the thing is, Paul Walker was a real car guy.
Yeah.
He was a real car guy.
I
Yeah,
know.
that's why he died in the fucking car.
Yeah, he did.
He wanted a little taste of that.
Yeah, he was
He
a real
lived that
car
shit.
guy. He was into that shit. He was into that scene.
I
And
bet you he had no Camry. Call him no fucking car
what
guy,
about a
dude.
Honda Civic LX?
Hey,
I bet you he didn't know fucking Kia Optima.
Supercharged.
we're clearly the car guys here, dude.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? My boy tells me today, he goes,
I got an EX. You got an EX?
I got Alex. Yeah,
I got an XLE. So fuck off, homie. Top notch shit. Push to start, son.
Me too. Heated
too?
seats?
Oh, yeah.
No.
Yeah.
No, bro, I ain't got that.
You got,
I'm
that
not-
moonroof?
I'm not on that. No, I got nothing.
What's the
I
difference
got
between a sunroof and a moonroof?
Nothing.
It's just day and night.
I don't know, like, depends when you open it or what the fuck, dude.
I don't actually know what the difference is.
I have no idea.
But
There's no difference.
I have none of
It's
those
a hole
things.
in the top of the car.
I have none of those
What do
things.
you- What's the difference?
I don't know, but they call them different shits.
You
So
know,
I'm always like, what is it?
I'm just happy I got power windows. That's it.
Oh, man, I remember the roll downs, dude.
Yeah.
Oh,
I got
those are
nothing.
reliable, though.
Yeah, yeah.
yeah, they didn't
They
go
were.
out. Yeah. Yeah. Fuck, it's a bitch and your fucking power windows goes out.
I'm not saying we're old, but
Yeah.
those were nice.
Yeah, they had their perks.
You know?
Yeah, manual
you
locks.
controlled your own shit.
You know what I mean? I never take my keys out of my pocket now. The door's unlocked. If they get close enough, I just pull it. It
Yeah,
opens.
yeah.
Push to start. I was in my pocket the whole day.
I gotta still use my keys.
Yeah.
You're Explorer, though?
No.
Yeah.
that's
So you know the world.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
just the guy that's like, hey, it's my wife, man. You take the nice
You
thing.
take the nice
I'm a dip.
things.
I'm a dip this right here.
I think it's the taste of both worlds, though.
Yeah, but no, I commend
Nothing
you on
wrong
that,
with
man. Yeah, when I see guys and their girls have like shitty ass cars,
yeah, dude.
and I'm like, dude, you over here rolling in this, and your wife and kids is in this piece of shit, dude. Like,
Yeah,
what are you
that's-
doing, dog?
Yeah.
That shit don't work, fool.
How do you expect me to drive around in that?
I'm like, all right, I guess, dude. But she got 6 kids, and she's there with them all day. All right, you know. So yeah, I'm talking shit to all you guys out there that do that.
Take
I
care of
don't
your
care.
take care of your ladies, please, and your kids.
Yeah, be fulfilled. You know, that's been a key word today. Fulfillment. Something for next week.
You can't, obviously not fulfilled.
No, not at all.
You know, I was going to say this for later, but he's always not fulfilled in some way. He said it about 8 times today.
I've literally heard it more than that.
Yeah,
12,
fair
12,
enough.
8 to 12, 14.
Maybe 12 to 14. 12 14 range.
I was gonna make some statements, but I'll let that ride for now. Anyway, yeah, man, you know, being fulfilled. It's kind of, you know, it's the thing.
How is one filled?
Yeah, I would hope you know the answer to that
How's
one,
one
Anthony.
fulfilled.
Yeah.
Call Amazon and ask them. They got a whole fulfillment
what
center.
do you consider to be filled up?
My glass damn sure ain't. So we can pour that out there. Throw that out there. Don't pour it out. Man, everybody get the fuck off my back right now.
I'm just
okay?
wondering.
Like, I'm saying fulfillment. I think that in certain things in life you do. You feel like it's meaning. It's adding some value in some aspect, either to yourself, to someone you care for, or just the overall public or something, right? And so I guess since we're gonna go down this road,
Hold on. Who fills you up?
Jesus fucking Christ, dude! This man just can't get off of the Phil horse, huh?
Whoa. The Phil horse? Wow. My guy.
Yeah, I'm the one not fulfilled, but you over there screaming about how fulfilled you are. Right?
In like 3 months, this has become Anthony's bag.
Yeah,
He's like
I know.
just like don't
watch everything you say.
Don't utter a damn thing. Even when everyone's trying to like tail it down,
Yeah.
he's like,
Nope.
Full speed ahead, motherfuckers.
Yeah, dude. It's gassed up, son. I'm
Captain
ready to
Anthony
go.
is setting course. He somehow made that
Get
game.
that video.
He somehow made that. Like he ain't turning back for nothing.
Yeah. Look
You know?
look at him. He can't stop.
He's not turning.
Oh,
I swear he's so
man.
committed.
Yeah, that's terrific.
Oh man, that was good. It's a good laugh.
That's all. Yeah.
I love that chaos.
Yeah. I like seeing how fucking tickled he got at being fulfilled. Look at him, dude. Look, he can't get enough of it. Woo! All right.
Someone today said, well, I asked him if he could squeeze it in Tuesday. And it caught fire.
I have a theory on who said that.
Oh, yeah, you probably do.
I remember this, but I don't remember who.
Oh well, I don't know.
He blacks out. He's so excited he blacks out.
Yeah, this is how Anthony gets too fucking lit over there, dude. Just fucking chuckling it up.
Oh man,
We could talk about the root of
Love
that.
The root of it?
He's like the root of it.
He's still trying to turn that into something. The root of it?
You mean the base? You mean where it connects? where it connects onto the...
Anthony literally cannot stay. He couldn't stay connected any longer.
He literally couldn't compose himself.
Yeah, dude.
I'm glad it wasn't last week because he would have shit all over himself.
Yeah, dude.
Now
he would have ran out of here.
We have a live one tonight, guys. We have a live one tonight.
Yeah.
He's moving. He's moving tonight.
Yeah,
Shit!
this has been interesting to see Anthony.
I almost lost with all that camo.
Yeah, I know.
All right. Settle down, guys.
It was good though. All right.
I laughed so
Why does that
hard.
make me so happy?
I don't know. It's just
I'm
fun
like,
watching
I'm
it.
like overjoyed right now.
I laughed so hard I started coughing. Have you ever laughed so hard when you start coughing?
Yeah.
Well, that was me right now. I literally.
When you hit the joint.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
that's what it seems like. Yeah.
Oh shit! Damn.
No, we don't
That's a good
condone that. Anywho. Yeah, I don't even know what the fuck we're getting into anymore.
Anywho.
Yeah, I think.
So we're talking about fulfillment?
Yeah.
Or we're talking about the root.
That's making me laugh.
root?
And I keep coming off. I'm just not fulfilled. Yeah, I'm just like, what the fuck is going on, dude?
Crystal was saying something. I'm like, whoa. She's like, and then her dumbass is like, that's what she said. Okay. I'm like, it works.
Yeah.
It works. Maybe it's just a new, that's what she said.
Maybe.
You know, because always the same shit.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Oh. Oh.
Whoa.
Oh.
I can't wait till you guys watch this video. It's so fun to watch Anthony sitting there just giggling this way.
Oh, this is the fun one.
Yeah.
This one's live.
All right.
We got a live one.
We had a live one. We had a live one.
Somebody asked me today, like, hey, what you been up to? Anything new and exciting? And I was like, no, just living.
I think I have an idea of who asked you that.
Who?
I'm not gonna put it on the air.
Use a code name then. Something that I would know.
Something that we would know.
Yeah.
I don't think I could give you a code name.
Yeah, fucking come on, Anthony.
I'm not gonna do it.
You can figure a code name out.
Let me think about it.
Why don't you just make
Give
one
me the
up?
first initial.
He doesn't know the
M.
initial.
No. I knew. Yeah, I figured that's where you're gonna go. No.
I'm
Just
lost.
fucking-
I'm so lost.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. There's no M's. You know what I mean? There's no M in the whole name. Oh no, there is. Yeah, there's an M in the name. It's in the middle of the name, though. You wouldn't throw out the middle of the fucking letter in the name.
Maybe.
No. I'm trying to think of somebody else who has an M in their name.
So
No.
what happened? So they asked you that,
Yeah, I just thought, like,
and
no,
you were like,
no.
I'm not fulfilled.
No, I didn't. I was saying this before that ever came about.
And then you said,
I just, I don't know. What is the meaning that I'm bringing to the world? I don't know. Is there any?
what is the meaning? Anybody?
I don't, you guys are both raising children. I'd
Yeah.
imagine that's
That's a big thing. Yeah.
And I'm not saying that that's necessarily what I'm trying to get to. I'm not saying like, oh man, I got to have kids at all.
You should.
I'm not saying I need to be in a relationship. I'm
You
not even,
should.
I don't think those things. I think if you do it for the wrong reasons, you'd feel even worse.
So do it for the right.
Yeah, all right, dude. You know what? God damn it, man. It's just that simple, dude. Just figure the right reason out and do it right now. What the fuck are you waiting for? Download Tinder. Get your shit
Bumble,
together.
get Bumble.
Hinge. I don't know. There's a bunch of them. I don't have any of them.
Hinge or Bumble? Go that route.
What's wrong with Tinder?
Tinder's more. It's not really for serious types.
Well, honestly, I had them both at one point. You find the same people, same profiles on both.
They just describe differently.
My boy told me it's like some shit like called Chick Spa or something. And he is like, you really need to get this shit.
Bro, my friend told me, what was it? It was just for black girls.
Okay.
It might have been called Black.
Okay.
I was like,
interested.
I was like, wow. Okay.
Well, don't they have one for like farmers only? Farmer girls?
Yeah, for farmer girls.
I think Dave Chappelle was saying something about that. And he was like, do you just imagine like you're only interested in fucking farmers? Like, what kind of weird fetish is that shit? You know what I mean?
You're a farmer.
You don't have a fucking tractor? I don't think so. How many cows you got?
I can imagine being a farmer and then wanting a farmer girl to like just integrate into my life.
I mean, because I think you probably need to, right? Like, if you're gonna live that farm life, maybe that's why.
And I'm only saying that because I'm not a farmer, but I kind of make Crystal like do some shit that she.
Well, yeah, I mean, like,
to.
you gotta kind of like get in the same vibe, I think, right? So yeah, if I'm a farmer and every day this is how my day is and all this, then I'm probably gonna want someone else that understands that and manages that.
Because I'd imagine a farmer doesn't have much flexibility. Like, I gotta go and tend to this crop.
Yeah, like if I don't do this shit today, we're fucking poor. So
Well,
how many want to do it together?
Yeah.
How many farmer women are hot?
That's subjective.
Hey,
that's very subjective,
Come on,
dude.
Anthony.
What is the question?
It's a subjective question.
Let's be real. Let's not act like people don't go on these profiles.
Yeah, but we're talking farmers, dude. And I'm not talking about like even California farmers. You know what I
well,
mean?
the commercial,
I'm talking about like
the commercial has
they're showing California people.
Were they hot white women?
Yeah.
I'm sure she's just wearing overalls and nothing underneath it. Yeah. Duh. The fuck else do you think they're gonna put on there?
They're wearing overalls with no top under.
Yeah, dude.
They got
Nipples are getting covered.
They got overalls.
Oh no,
with a flannel
she
shirt.
fell in the mud. You know what I mean?
She's rolling around with this. She did.
Some Dukes of Hazzard chick and shit. She's like, oh yeah, we just drive around our fucking car.
Moonshine.
When I was younger, I saw like for blacks only the dating site, and I was like, but what if I want to try? What do I want to try? Are they gonna shut me down?
That's not weird.
Yeah, I'm
Like, I don't know. I always wondered too. Like, why do people need to feel so like fucking
boxed in?
Yeah, like no. I this is it, and this is only it. Like, I don't know, man. I'm just so much more interested in like, hey, I don't give a fuck what race you are or anything. I just want to what your career is. I mean, to some extent, sure.
Bullshit.
Your career, yeah.
Hold on. When you date a girl, or when you see a girl that's hot, right? You're out, and she's getting into like a beat up car. Tell me you don't look at that like,
Oh yeah.
oh
yeah.
what's going on there?
Yeah.
Like you
It's
know,
not
just,
sure. No, I would
if
notice
you
it.
want to put it to like a little bit. Tell me you don't think
No,
like
yeah. I'd absolutely say
driving
this.
a 98 Corolla.
I met a chick one
Like
night.
all the basic bitches are wearing.
It's not an XLE.
Yeah.
I met a girl one night, and I was talking to her, and she was an older chick too. And we were at a bar, and whatever. I walked with her to her car and shit.
How old?
And how old
Because
was
if
she?
you say 63 and you throw out like a old car, I'm like,
You trying to secure that PS5?
I'm just
Shit,
I'm just
shit,
asking
I
age
would.
wise.
No, she was probably maybe like 38.
Okay.
So maybe like 38.
On the cusp of
But yeah, she
maturity?
she got like a fucking 2000.
That's not that old.
Like a 2000 Camry. I'm just saying she's older than me. That's all I was getting at.
okay,
Fucking
okay.
take it easy.
2000 Camry.
Yeah, it was like a 2000
And
Camry.
what year were we in?
2020, dude. 2020. This is face right now. This is a 20-year-old car. I don't understand what the fucking joke is.
2000 Camry.
Yeah.
So the roll-up windows.
No, you can still fucking. It still work. It was like the high grade of that year. You know what I mean?
Ken pulled up. The window was half down. He had to stick his head in and pop it open. You go get it. Go on and get it. And let me roll this window down for you.
See, this is the shit I'm talking about, dude. These guys.
Like,
these
get
guys.
in. Reach over and pop the fucking latch.
Can you open my side?
I was trying to get in the car. But wait, I'm not even buckled yet.
I'm not gonna lie to you. Like, I was a little lit, and she might have, like, you know what I mean, had to pull her keys out of her pocket.
No, she did.
She did. There's no mic, man. There was no sensor to open the door.
She was looking for that keyhole.
She had to pull out the phone with the flashlight.
If you guys saw our story last week, it was very similar to the Camry I posted. If you saw the story,
Your story?
Gold Pharaoh or whatever, yeah.
Oh, yeah, the Gold Pharaoh.
Yeah,
Oh, no, I
and in
didn't
and out
see it.
drive-through. It was very similar to that Camry.
Oh, yeah.
It was the same color, but they had the same color
was
bumper.
It her in the front?
Maybe she got a bumper knocked off. Got a new one.
So did she have a different colored one?
Did you knock off her bumper?
She can tell me like, oh, she's like,
Oh,
oh,
damn.
I'm going to fucking the pilot school.
Damn.
I'm trying to get my pilot license, and I was just like, oh, so before you see the car, like this girl's really doing some shit. She know all this like star shit.
She's flying G5s.
She's all into astronomy and shit, and I was like, that's pretty interesting. Oh,
You
whatever
have
she
to-
does.
Yeah, you gotta have the stars to be
And
that
then-
shit.
And then yeah,
I'm not hating on her.
No, not at all.
we just making fun of her car, dude.
That's awesome.
I don't care.
But the only problem is like you put them on the inside, they move with you, so you don't get to see them fly by. So I would say it's not realistic.
The stars? Is that
Yeah,
what she's
the
talking
stars.
about? Oh my God.
Yeah.
You know,
You
all
know what I
I'm
mean?
saying is I'm going back to the point you made. With women, you can't see them. You can't expect them to be in a raggedy car. Like
No.
it brings them down.
I
Like-
don't think it
like-
does.
Like
But in the same way, it brings a man down.
not as bad for a man.
Bullshit.
No,
I think it's
bull.
worse, dude. I think it's worse for a
Bullshit.
man.
I think for
We
a man,
grade each other on cars. Girls
Okay,
are like, oh my
okay.
God, girl, I can't get in this shit.
Let me paint a scenario real quick, okay? Let's just say you're at Best Buy, right? You're in there, you ain't buying shit because no one buys shit at Best Buy. But you walk out, there's a hot chick, banging body, just hot as fuck, and she's looking at you, and you're looking at her,
Okay.
but you ain't got the balls. I'm talking to the audience now.
Yeah.
You ain't got the balls to approach her
Okay.
in the store. You walk out, you walk over to your 2000 Corolla.
Okay.
Right? She walks over to her Mercedes Benz.
Yeah. You try to start yours. One crank. Nope.
Okay, but let's just say she walks into a fucking,
But you expect that to see her in a Mercedes Benz if she's that.
no.
No, I get what you're getting
Oh
at.
yeah, no,
I get what you're
yes,
getting at.
Yes,
Yeah.
yeah. You're right. You're
But
right.
okay, let's take the same chick, hot as fuck, right? All right, everyone, you're like, damn. She walks out, she gets in that fucking, 89 Suzuki Sidekick. You know what I mean? Are you really fucking hating on her?
Are her heels-
Do
are-
you give a fuck? Because I don't give a shit what she's driving, dude.
Are her heels taped together? Like her high heels taped?
Again, man. Like, see, man. I guess.
Are they breaking
Are
apart?
you kidnapping her?
Yeah,
No,
I know.
but
What the fuck?
what I'm
Does
saying-
she have the duct tape or do I?
what I'm
How
saying-
big's your trunk?
Are you hog tied or am I hog tying her?
No, what I'm saying
What?
is if you're jumping into that beat of a car, then I expect you
Bro.
not to be set up with
No, no.
Louis Vuittons and all this
No.
other bullshit.
If she's
Your
jumping-
fucking heels are
So
falling
she's
apart.
wearing some regular shit. She's wearing regular everyday clothes.
If she's jumping into that car, she's got other damage.
Yes,
That's what you're assuming.
that's what I'm assuming.
No, I'm kidding.
I'm
Well, I'm
I'm
asking.
kidding. No, I'm not assuming anything. All I'm saying is that if a girl, let's just say a girl has a base level Mercedes, like nothing
No,
special,
yeah.
and she sees you getting into your Alex
yep.
Honda
Oh,
Civic.
ooh.
That's just sick
Civic
as
Eco
hell.
button.
Now you
I'm-
better,
I'm
now,
about the
now,
environment.
I would imagine, and that, we got to get a woman's perspective on this, but I would imagine that she's looking and she's like, you ain't shit.
Like, you can even get a base level fucking
you ain't-
The
Mercedes.
thing is, if you're driving around in a beat up car, super beat up, I'm talking bumper falling apart, windshield broken, right? Yeah, they're gonna be like, "What the fuck?" But if you got a gas conservative car, it's
Look
in
at him,
good
look at him, make
shape.
it okay.
Okay,
You just care
It's
about the
cool.
planet. You
It's
know what I mean?
cool.
Low emissions.
You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna take my monies to the girl who wants to be with me.
I'm gonna tell you guys this
Right?
right now. I the kind of car a chick drives to me has no real bearing on it at all. I wouldn't give a fuck. You know what I mean? If I vibed with you and I liked you, I wouldn't give a fuck about the car you drove. It would never be something that it was a determining factor for
Yeah,
me.
no, I get it.
Yeah,
Just
if I-
You would be with the girl who runs the places.
To runs to places?
Yeah,
I
right.
imagine I know who you're getting at. That's weird, dude.
I'm just
Yeah,
saying,
no,
like,
it's weird that
to
she threw
you,
that out
it
there.
doesn't matter.
Yeah, that wouldn't matter.
You want to vibe with somebody,
I mean,
it's gonna.
I like
it's
it
gonna
if they
hit
had a
off.
car.
Yeah,
But
you
even
wouldn't care if they didn't have a car. You wouldn't care if they were in a scooter,
I used to ride a scooter,
right?
dude.
Exactly.
I was like 17.
If I like the girl,
No, I
she
think
can
it's
have my
17.
car. Just drop me off where you gotta be.
Yeah, I mean, I not right off the jump. I'll say that. Not right like, hey,
Yeah, of course
we've
not
gone
off
on
the
like
jump.
2 dates. I'm like,
Not-
you take my car, love.
Not right outside of Best Buy. I'm just saying.
Look,
So he just walks up.
She waiting for the
Here you
bus.
go. take him.
look, we all agree that there's a
We're
persona.
judged both
There's a
ways.
persona for a girl, and there's a persona for a guy. A guy with a beat up car, you don't expect to be with a hot girl in a nice car, right?
As what?
A guy with a beat up car.
As a guy with a beat up car, you don't expect to be with a girl with a nice
No,
car.
people don't expect you to be with a girl with a nice car. She's gonna expect you to be in a car equivalent or better than
Than her
hers.
shit. Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
Exactly.
Yeah. So
And that's the thing. And when I brought this up, it wasn't so much that like it was about judging the girl.
Yeah.
Because it goes both ways.
Yeah.
They judge you hard.
oh yeah, and I'll just disclaimer for all the girls out there, not every girl's like this. Okay, so we
Yeah.
know that not every girl.
Again, we're not generalizing like women.
Yeah.
We're just saying that if a girl does have a nice ass car and you got a piece of shit car, good luck.
Yeah. Good luck.
Good luck.
I will say. I think.
Like if you're cute as fuck,
Yeah.
she may overlook your car.
Yeah. Only for a little bit. She's gonna expect you to get a.
You better
a
have
better car.
follow up D.
Yeah. You better have good credit.
You better have follow up D or good
Yeah.
credit.
Yeah.
Like you better have that sustainability
Yeah.
factor.
I will say.
If
I
you don't have that-
think that's their men are viewed more that in that light
do you
than
mean?
women are.
What do you mean?
Just like expected to have the better car.
Wow.
You don't think so?
I'm just kidding.
Okay, I was gonna say you don't think so. Like I
So
think men are judged more on that level, where it's like you should make more money, you should have a good car, you should do this, and it's like I'm not saying everybody, but I think it is.
Are you
in
talking?
how-
Are you talking about nice car? Like a fucking like a nice sports car? Or are you talking
no,
about money
just
wise?
like a nice car, like a decent car, like a Camry XLE.
Yeah, you goddamn right. And, hey, he went all the way top notch right there, son.
How do
Hey,
you remember that shit?
With the moonroof.
I'm
With
literally
the
not even
moonroof.
sure if that's what it's called.
Nah, you got an alley.
You know what's good? You know what's good about that though? It's expandable to a family.
Sport
It
edition,
is.
son.
It's expandable to a family.
It fits 2 car seats
Yes.
very
Yeah,
well.
I got a mom car.
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
No, that's not a mom car.
No, it's a mom car on purpose. Don't pull me over. I don't care. Drive you motherfuckers in and out. See nobody complaining.
And with that being said, it's about time we get to In and Out.
All
Yeah,
right,
you know what? Real
So-
quick though, I just want to say this last little piece on all of that. I think this anybody that's literally out there just judging people based on what they drive and shit, fuck off anyway. Like you got some real issues.
Yeah, that's a good point.
That's a great point.
Yeah,
I'll just say this: if you judge people based off their cars, you ain't shit.
yeah. Come on.
Like,
Then,
you
then-
ain't
then literally
shit.
that just means you have nothing to offer. You're like, look what I drive though.
I am very happy with my vehicle.
Yeah.
I don't give a shit.
So I don't care either.
I don't give
Yeah.
a shit.
I'm gonna get that.
And mine's
stuff.
pretty good. Mine's pretty goddamn
my car
nice.
is the
too.
oldest out of all 3 of us.
Is it?
It's a 2012.
It
What's
is,
yours?
but you got the eco.
I got the eco button.
That's
I'm
not-
all about the
I
environment.
got a 13.
Yeah, we're right there.
Yeah,
we're right
dude.
there. James has the newest car.
Hey, mine's paid off.
Mine's too.
So hey, we gotta look at judging that. Just know that means money in my pocket. So you want to go on a date?
Make it rain.
He's down.
Yeah,
Wait,
that's pretty
anyway,
much. Yeah.
If you want to date,
I know, what the
if
fuck
you
does
wanna-
that mean? Well, he'll go with anybody.
I'm
Fuck
just
you,
saying,
dude.
you go
Okay.
with anybody.
He means like guy or girl.
Yeah.
It's not an offense. But if you do
Big meat, you know?
What the fuck, dude? Oh, what the fuck was that? Whoa, whoa.
That happened
Whoa.
quick, huh?
When you go on
Whoa,
dates, you
dude.
tend to have big meat.
Hey, what?
Tomahawk.
Tomahawks.
What?
Wagyu.
Oh, what are you talking about?
What are you talking
What are you
about?
talking about?
When what are you referring to? Because I had a tomahawk, but what are you getting at?
I'm just saying. You
Yeah.
you like
Oh,
big
cuts.
meats.
Cuts.
I
Yeah.
could have sworn you were just saying you had the same big meat, Anthony.
But I was with a girl.
And so was I. When I had the tomahawk, yeah, I was with a girl.
What other time?
Rewind the tape.
What other time?
What other time? What? What are
said
you
when-
asking?
When you said
See
the
how
one
look at
time-
this man backtracking now. Oh shit, he wasn't he? Oh man,
No.
He's been in chases 7 times and shit.
yeah. Well,
Come on.
pick the right one, motherfucker.
Wag-
Okay.
wag-
The,
Wagyu.
the meat seller. Remember that one time we went to the meat seller?
Yeah, there was a girl there.
Okay, listen,
Yeah.
listen up. Okay, all right. So let's get into our truth.
Okay.
Man, this guy's real weird.
Anthony, you go first.
Okay. Me?
Ken, you go first.
Yeah, I don't know. After this shit, no, I'll do it. But
No, I'll
I'm
go
just gonna
first.
directly
I'll go
to this
first.
asshole. That's all I can think of right now. I'm like, God, just got thrown into the mix, dude. No, I'll go because that was something I was talking about earlier. So we touched a little bit upon like, you know, kind of charitable contributions and being, you know, doing something nice, kind of paying it forward, if you will. And it's something that like I don't go out of my way to do often. I'm not like some you know with Sigourney Weaver telling me to fucking donate, you know, $1 a day and this kid can eat for a month. You know, I don't really do all of that shit. But I do know, man, when somebody seems, you know, I guess kind of reasonable, they can, you know, they come ask you in a polite way and they're being respectful and things like that. I tend to really want to help people out, you know, if I can. If I see somebody struggling, especially if someone that I know or their family members or something, I try, if I can help, then I want to help. And so I just kind of want to like James was saying earlier, you know, I kind of believe in the same shit, you know, like, man, if you do good things, you put good out in the universe, you'll get good back from the universe. So I just kind of want to, maybe a call to action here. If you're like Anthony and you pull up right next to him, look at him fucking roll your window up, you know what I mean? Laugh at him as you throw your money in the fucking car.
I never laughed at him.
I know I'm fucking with you, dude.
All right.
But
You're just mad because I called you out.
Because you keep picking on me about shit that's not even true.
About big meat.
These guys screaming big meat right now. That is weird, too. Anyway, I'm over trying to tell the people to do something positive, and this was I'm getting bullied.
Yeah.
This is what happens to you when you do good things, guys. But, you know, stand strong. Go out there, man. If you guys, you know, if you can help somebody out, man. Try to, you know, be a positive role model, positive influence to other people and everything like that. Man, that's all I want to say.
Yeah. That's
Okay,
good.
so I'll get into my truth. My truth is, number one, my girlfriend just got a job. So Crystal just got a job. She's working at a school.
Congratulations.
In administration, right, for a school. It's a foot in the door as far as social work she wants to get into, but huge shout out to that. Because I will say, we touched on it earlier. There's a lot of bums out there who don't want to work.
Yep.
There's people who lost their jobs, but there's a lot of people who don't want to work in general. So the fact that she's out there searching for a job, she found a job, cool. Congratulations. I'm glad. I'm happy for her. I really am happy that she was able to do that. Most people don't want to jump out there right now. It's weird. It's a weird year, but she did that. So congratulations to that. But my real truth is, you know, I ask a lot of her, like on a daily basis, and I don't know how she puts up with me. Because I'm so demanding, I am so structured, I am so my expectations are high, especially when I get home. But she has always rolled with the punches like no one else in my life, and I'll just say that I don't think anybody else can match her on that level. So huge shout out to her for just being that person, and it just solidifies my thoughts on her as my partner. You know, it's easy to be a partner to someone who just makes you feel like, damn, they could roll with you. So for me, my truth is just the love of my girlfriend, you know? So Alec,
you just stole my truth too.
Oh my God.
Wow.
Every time we came to Anthony, it's always,
hey, shout out Alex Trebek.
Yeah, shout out to Alex Trebek. No, just a similar thing. I was gonna go in the world of.
You could have went first, dude. You gotta switch it up now.
could have gone first.
You gotta switch it up now.
Thank you for tuning in. Please join us again next week.
I'm gonna put the camera as she's listening to us.
Shout out to Big Meat over here. All right, thank you.
Is that a compliment or?
That is it.
This man just called me Big Meat. Oh, wow. He was like, I heard about the tomahawk.
Wow.
Hey, give him a truth. Come on.
I don't have one. You took it.
Shout out to Big Meat.
I had a truth about my wife.
Then give your wife a little fucking...
A little love, a little shout out, you know?
The fuck?
You know, just I'm extremely proud of my wife. She's closing in on finishing up her master's degree. So big shout out to that. And everything she does for me and our family. So I give her a lot to put up with, right? Not the best all the time, but she does. And same as Crystal, rolls with the punches, gets it done. That's pretty much it. Shout out to you.
Well, shout out Erica. Shout out Erica and Crystal, man. Congratulations on all that. Hey, shout out to my fucking nothingness that's going on. You know what I mean? It's all cool, though.
Shout out to the void.
But you can fill it with Big Meat.
This guy just won't.
And guys, make sure you guys are going. Hey, guys, if you are not, like, I don't know if anybody's listening who's not subscribed on YouTube, get us to 100.
Yeah, dude.
We're trying to get to 100.
Get us to 100.
Get us to 100. We gave you guys sports time. Just check it out. Refer someone.
Let us know what you
think.
think on the sports too. Do you agree with us? You disagree? Do you
We'll
think
argue
something
with
else?
you. You know what I
we'll
mean?
go back and forth.
We don't give a fuck. But make sure you guys are checking that out. That drops every Friday. Episodes drop every Monday. But just make sure you guys are engaging. But other than that, I mean, fuck. Let's wrap this up.
Hey, shout out Ray.
Shout out Ray.
Shout out Ray.
Yeah. Hey, your squad going down though, son.
No, it's not.
No, it's not. We
Whatever. A boy can dream.
Yeah.
Lock it up. Lock it up.
Anyway, guys, again, we appreciate it. Again, subscribe on all platforms, everything. We've already asked you 100 times. I'm going to say it one more time. Okay, bye.
Later.